And meanwhile, we cross the equator, and our next participant, Finema company.
Full screen, please. Yeah. So let's start.
Introduce yourself. Maybe your micro is off. Check, please.
All right. You guys hear me clear? Right. Hi, you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm from Bangkok, Thailand. My name is Apishad. I'm from Finema. So what we are doing, we are building the future of digital identity with decentralized identity infrastructure. Our founders, our CEO has an experience 12 years in enterprise IT. Our CTO is a computer Olympiad with expertise in blockchain and public-private key infrastructures. The problem we are trying to solve is that paper credentials are global standard for credentials, but the problem is that they do not work online and there is no equivalent. The only thing that says who we are in the online world is username and passwords, which, you know, most of us has almost 200 accounts. 37% of us forget our passwords every week, and then 81% of data breaches come in relation to passwords. Our goal is to disrupt username and passwords and to build a digital identity infrastructure via enhanced security and user experience from passwordless authentication. Current infrastructure backbone is public-private key infrastructure, is the current modern encryption. But we are shifting this to a decentralized PKI. And we are building everything based on open and global standards. You can see we are participants in global communities as well. The standards that we do is called verifiable credentials. Verifiable credentials has 4 amazing properties. You can check who is the issuer. You can check who is the legitimate holder, whether it's been tampered or whether it's been revoked. So imagine a world where, you know, an enterprise or government issue you a digital credential. You present this digital credential to a verifier or service provider. This service provider can check the authenticity without having to contact the issuer. Our solution comprises of ID proving solution and decentralized identity solution, which has an ID blockchain, identity mapper, and EID wallet. The applications are wide: passwordless authentication, multi-factor authentication, digital ID card, digital credential, digital signature, digital consents. And this is the complete ecosystem where the issuer issues you a digital credential. You can use this digital credential by signing digital signature to the verifier or service provider. Then they can check to the network whether this credential is legit, has been tampered or been revoked or not. Our business model is software subscription based. We are going behind the solution implementer, consultants, software provider. We are targeting government, enterprise, corporates, and universities, as well as SME and tech companies. This is the market estimate from Gartner, North American Identity and Access Management market. Currently, it's at around 3-ish billion, close to 5. In 10 years' time, we are seeing a massive growth, almost triple the size of this market. And then to reinstate that, we want to be a global player. Gartner has mentioned us in decentralized identity and verifiable claims in their paper, alongside with, you know, big famous vendors around the world in January 2020. Our software stack include the blockchain, which we have built ourselves on Tendermint, the identity mapper, EID wallet, and the industry we.
Hi.
Yes, please continue, please.
You are freezed. Maybe some troubles with internet.
Singapore.
I'm sorry, you were freezed for 20 seconds. Could you please repeat? Yes,
right. Okay, so you know, I have done this. So we were mentioned in Gartner. We have global presence.
Go back.
And then you know, this one. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, right. To reinstate our ambition to be a regional and global player, we were mentioned in Gartner paper for guidance of decentralized identity and verifiable claims, alongside with famous companies around the world in January 2020. And we are actively participating in global communities to make sure that we have a say where the standards are going. And our software stack include the blockchain, identity blockchain, which we have built on Tendermint, the identity access mapper, and EID wallet. These software stacks are then passed on through the clients through the system integrators who have expertise in supply chain, finance, healthcare, education, government. So the system integrators would then take our software stack and apply it to the end clients. These are current client and partners, and we are based in Bangkok, and we have an office in Singapore as well. This year, we are looking to expand overseas to different countries in Asia Pacific. Thank you.
Thank you.
What does your traction look like, sir, in terms of revenue, in terms of number of customers, users? What's the unit of measure for traction for you?
I would say in terms of revenue, in 2020, we did close to 400,000 US in revenue. And 2021, we are estimating 8 to 10 million US in revenue. Because of a major contract, we are in line to be awarded.
And you sound like you're a B2B and there's no touch to the consumer, right?
There is no touching to the consumer. We are B2B, but everything is consumer and user centric. So the user would be, would have their own set of private key, which they could use as private key to sign. And the private key, we are using the capabilities of current smartphone, iOS and Android, complying with FIPS 1402-2 standards.
Your government solution, will you be supporting the full infrastructure, or are you going to bring in partners to support them?
We are bringing in partners because we are going through the system integrators. So these system integrators would help us, with all the infrastructures, integrating stuffs. But of course, this thing, it's quite new. It's been happening trending in the past couple of years. To educate the system integrators, sometimes it takes a lot of effort. So in the past year, we have been actually doing the work ourselves, implementing the solutions to the end clients.
This is a fiercely competitive field, so good luck to you, and I hope you do really well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions, guys? Okay, let's continue, Kate.